everyone, I'm Dr. Shirazi, a board-certified dermatologist specializing in medical, surgical, and cosmetic dermatology, and the founder of AziMD Skincare. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about body acne, back acne or butt acne, also known as butt knee or back knee. Just breakouts on the body. It's a common problem for so many people that suffer from this, and it leaves behind these stains and these scars that seem to last forever and ever and ever. So let's get into it. But before we get started, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe, and comment below. Let me know if you have any questions or video ideas for me. So what is body acne? Well, when you get sweat, oil, bacteria, and yeast that then get inside the pores, they cause something called folliculitis. And that's when you get infection or inflammation of the hair follicle of the pore, and it creates these acne-like breakouts on the back, on the chest, on the shoulders, very common on the buttock area. You can also get it on your thighs. And certainly friction, rubbing can make this worse. So if you carry purses or bags or backpacks, for example, in these areas, it can really cause more breakouts and make the area so much worse. So how do you treat it? One, you really want to avoid anything that sits on your skin for a long time. So if you sit in a chair and your back is to that chair for hours and hours, try to avoid doing that. Try to avoid tight clothing, anything that constricts the skin and doesn't allow the skin to breathe. Also, like I said, backpacks, heavy bags that sit on our backs or kind of rub when we walk. All that can cause the bacteria and yeast that are naturally on the surface of the skin to get deeper into the pores and make this problem worse. And then loofahs. These little loofahs have so many crevices that you can get bacteria and sometimes yeast that grow in them. And then when you're washing your back, that friction rubbing can cause little micro tears and allow the organisms to get into the pores. So if you do use loofahs, make sure you change them out frequently, like once a month, and you clean them. You can soak them in bleach, or white vinegar is great at killing yeast and bacteria. Something that prevents the buildup of these organisms. And also just sitting in the shower with the steam and everything for long periods of time, that moist environment can really make it very favorable for yeast and bacteria to overgrow. A lot of us will go work out and then we'll stay in our workout clothes, we'll go run errands and do a bunch of stuff, and next thing we know, we're sitting in our kind of sweaty clothes for a couple hours after the gym or after our workouts. So it's really important that you wash off and you change your clothes right after breaking out. If you can't do that, I would suggest using like an antimicrobial spray. Something like the One spray is really easy, and you can just spray it on your back, or you can do hypochlorous acid. These are sprays that are convenient, that you can stick in your gym bag and use that if you can't get home and shower right away. So what products do you use to treat back acne? My top 5 products are: 1, a benzoyl peroxide wash in the shower. Benzoyl peroxide is so effective at killing bacteria. It's really great at removing dead skin cells. What it's also great at doing is staining your clothing and your towels. So I like it as a wash because you can rinse it off at the end of your shower. You can even put it on before you get in the shower, let it sit on your skin for a little bit longer, and then wash it off. Just be careful when you're drying, your skin, that you get all of it off, as it can stain. Number 2, I love this One spray. It's really designed to make it less favorable for bacteria and yeast to grow. It kills those organisms sitting on your skin, but more importantly, it has salicylic acid 2%, as well as glycolic acid 10%, to exfoliate the dead skin, help control oil and buildup of dead skin cells in the pores, as well as reduce inflammation. It's so easy to use. You literally just spray it to the areas, whether it's your buttock or your back or your legs. I use this all the time. It has a very strong smell. So that's the one thing about it. You want to spray away from your face and, kind of away from you because it is really strong. And even if you use it 3 to 5 times a week, it's very effective at controlling breakouts on the body. It also helps smooth skin texture and those stubborn acne marks and stains that are left behind after you break out. The glycolic acid helps with hyperpigmentation. You can work your way up to using it daily or sometimes even twice a day if your skin tolerates it. It can be drying, so if you have sensitive skin, you might stick to just using it every day. It takes about 4 to 6 weeks to see results, so keep that in mind. And then number 3, I love hypochlorous acid. It is a gentle spray that works great at killing bacteria. And again, it's something you can throw in your gym bag and spray the areas if you can't get home to shower. Number 4, you can use a shampoo with zinc pyrithione, which is antibacterial and anti-yeast. Brands like Head and Shoulders, DHS Zinc, or even Aveeno has dandruff shampoos that are made with this ingredient, and that can help reduce those yeast and bacterial counts. Again, you can put it on before you get in the shower and then rinse it off at the end of your shower. And then number 5, if you're one of those people that sweats a lot and you notice that when you work out and particularly you really tend to sweat, well, use a powder like Zeasorb AF. It's an antifungal powder that you can put on. It disappears, and then when you sweat and there's a lot of moisture on the skin, it tends to absorb that moisture, and the anti-yeast helps reduce those yeast counts. But nevertheless, despite all these amazing treatments, you may need an oral medication, particularly if your acne is deep. If you're getting those painful, deep, cystic breakouts that are below the surface of the skin, you need oral antibiotics. And that may be taken for a short period of time, and it can make a really big difference. What can you do in the office to treat your acne? Well, Diamond Glow is like a deep cleansing facial. It uses microdermabrasion to help remove the dead skin. It uses a gentle negative pressure vacuum to suck out all that debris and gunk from the pores. So it's a gentle resurfacing treatment. We can also use special serums that are designed to fight acne during your treatment that also helps. Blue light therapy, that's another great acne treatment to do on the body. We paint the skin with a liquid photosensitizer, and then you get under the blue light designed to activate this liquid sensitizer and kill acne bacteria. What happens is the skin oil glands pick up this liquid photosensitizer, and then when they're exposed to blue light, they destroy it. And so they reduce bacteria and oil gland activity on the skin. You can also do laser or light treatments like the Forever Clear BBL. It also uses light therapy, blue and red light, to target bacteria and speed up the healing, reduce the inflammation. You need about 4 sessions with the Forever Clear treatment. You want to do it once every couple of weeks, and patients are really happy with the results. And then lastly, the AviClear laser, which is coming out. I'm going to be one of the first practices in San Diego to offer that. Now, this targets oil glands, and studies suggest that it works very similar to Accutane, and we are getting the same results. So you need about 3 sessions of the AviClear. You want to do it every 2 to 4 weeks. And really, there's no downtime. We can do it in all skin types and skin colors. And it's very effective at targeting the oil glands, similar to Accutane, and clearing acne. Now, it's only FDA approved for the face, but it's something that may be able to be used on the body as well. So what about the acne scars that are left behind? Because a lot of times the acne will clear, but then it looks like you still have it because you have all this brown and discolored splotches on the skin. Well, I love the One Spray because of the glycolic acid. It helps reduce hyperpigmentation, and the salicylic acid, it's almost like an at-home chemical peel for your body. And just enhancing the cell turnover with the spray will help remove that discoloration and treat the stains that are left behind. Now, they are temporary, and so eventually they'll fade. It's really important to protect the skin from the sun, because certainly the sun can make those acne scars stay for even longer than you want them to. I tend to favor combining a couple of these treatments, maybe within an office treatment. You tend to have more success when you're using a couple of products because they're targeting different aspects of body acne. But nevertheless, if you're still struggling with it, see me for a photo consult, because sometimes no matter what, you may be doing all these things the right way, but despite all that, you need oral medications or you need prescription help. So don't ever hesitate to see a dermatologist if these simple treatments are not helping. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe, and send this to a friend who might also find this useful. Until next time, bye.